that SpongeBob thing go? Hey guys, it's Nikki. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am super excited because I got I am super excited to be doing this video because I love Kandee Johnson. I love her makeup. I love the costume makeup that she does. It inspired me to do the costume makeup that I do on my channel. I remember a few years ago she came out with a leopard purse and I wanted it so bad, but I couldn't afford it at the time. It was like $75 and I just couldn't afford it and couldn't get it. So now I get to have my very own Kandee paraphernalia. But I did get the palette. I got the Freshly Baked Melted Lipstick. And I got the Kandee Glow. It comes in this little tin. Oh, I just noticed this. On the back, the palette map is like little candies instead of just like squares. That's super cute. The makeup is a little bit more than what you would pay in the drugstore. Let's see here. The eyeshadow palette was $45. The lipstick was $21. And the Glow Luminizer was $30. So it is a little pricey, but I honestly do think it's well worth the price. I think what you're getting is going to be quality here. It's not drugstore price, but it's also not drugstore quality, so you are getting what you pay for. I would have loved to buy all of the pieces in the collection, but I got bills to pay, so I can't be doing that. If you like this video and find it helpful, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. There is a button right here. You just need to click it. So today in this video I'm just going to do a tutorial with the products that I got, the palette, the lipstick, and the Kandee Glow. So there are so many colors in here that I want to try out, but I think I'm going to do like a pinky, fall-y kind of look. So I'm probably going to use the Raspberry Cocoa, the Frosted Pink, and then some like hot chocolate action for my crease. I'm going to start with the Raspberry Cocoa, and I'm going to put that all over my eyelid. Okay, so I got that all over the eyelid. I'm just going to use a Sedona fluffy brush and just brush out the edges here to make it look more clean. And I'm also going to take some of this cream puff here and put that as a transition shade. So again, I'm just getting my Sedona fluffy brush, putting that color right above the Raspberry Cocoa. So these colors are really creamy. I'm not noticing much fallout at all. There's a little bit of fallout. I don't know if you can tell, there's a little bit, but it does just sweep away. It doesn't really stick to the cheek too much, but the shadows are super creamy and super pigmented. I have a primer on underneath this, the Urban Decay Primer Potion, but these are really good quality eyeshadows. So I'm using a smaller dome brush, and I'm going to go into that hot chocolate color and put that in my crease. Oh, that color is beautiful. It truly does look like hot chocolate. So that's going in my crease, and I'm also going to put it on the outer third of my eye here. And then I'm just going to use that Sedona Lace Fluffy Brush again and buff this out. So these are also blending really nicely. They're nice and smooth and they're blending out really well. So I'm going to take some of the Banana Cream Pie. Right down here, it's this kind of like yellow base cream color. And I'm going to take that right above where my crease is just to clean it up. So I think I want just a little more depth here. I'm going to go back in here and get this licorice root. I saw in Kandee's video, she was saying this is like such a true dark inky black. So let's see what the color payoff here is. I'm just going to grab a little bit if what she says is true and it's very pigmented. And it is very, very black. So a little goes a long way here. And I'm just putting this in my outer V here just to darken up the outer edge. I do have a touch of fallout here, but again it does sweep away pretty nicely. So my concealer still looks clean under my eye. So to brighten up the look a little bit, I think I want to use this Frosted Pink here. It's like a light pinky color and it's very shimmery. And I think it will look pretty over this raspberry cocoa color in the middle of my eyelid. And just put it on the center of my eyelid. So what I'm going to do next is put on my liquid winged eyeliner. It's not really relevant to this video since it's not a Kandee product. So I'm just going to put that on off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I finished my winged liner. And I also just put a nude pencil in my waterline. So the next thing I want to do is kind of smoke out my bottom lash line. So I'm going to go back in with that hot chocolate color and a very small dome brush. And I'm going to smoke that all along the bottom lash line. Okay, so I have that hot chocolate all along my bottom lash line. I also want to take a little bit of that raspberry cocoa. Since I have it on my top lid, I just want to run it along my lash line towards the tear duct more, just to make my whole eye a little more cohesive. So I'm just going over that hot chocolate color with that raspberry cocoa, just kind of from the middle of my eye on to the tear duct. And then I want to use that Frosted Pink again as kind of a highlight in the tear duct of my eye. So I'm just using a flat, fluffy brush, and I'm going to go in my tear duct with this. Whew, that is shimmery. Okay, so those are the eyes. I haven't put on my mascara yet. I'm going to do that in just a minute. But before I do that, I want to try out this. I'm really excited for this. This is the Kandee Glow. I did not know what she meant in her video when she said that this was a cream powder. So I was very, very curious to try this out. So let's try this first right under the brow bone. Do you see that? That is super pretty. And it is super creamy. But yeah, there's like a powder finish to it. So the only thing with this stick is since it's so wide, it is a little hard to control. So if you wanted to put this like under the brow bone or in the tear duct, on this eye I messed up a little bit since it's so thick. I brought it down to my crease a little bit. It's kind of hard not to. An easy fix for that is just to dip your finger a little bit in it and then put it under manually instead of just applying it with the stick. Let's try this now on the cheekbone. Do you guys see that? That is intense in a good way. So it blends out, it's super creamy, and like I said, the texture is like baffling to me. And once it blends, it's not such a stark highlight, but it's still very much there. You can see it. I'm sure you can see it glowing. So I'm going to use the stick for the bridge of my nose. Go on my cupid's bow. And on my chin. Oh, this also smells so good. It smells like those vanilla Bonnie Bell chapsticks. I'm a child of the 90s, so I very much know that smell, and that's definitely what it smells like. So the last product I got is the Melted Matte Liquid Lipstick in the Freshly Baked color. So let's see how this looks on me. Super, super creamy. The finish is truly matte. I have some NYX products that say that they're matte, but they're either not matte altogether or they go on glossy and then dry matte, but this goes on matte right away. Also smells like Bonnie Bell in the best way possible. This color is beautiful. It doesn't feel dry on the lips, and it feels like a little more creamy than a liquid lipstick would, but we're gonna get a little crazy here and try to put some of the highlighter in the middle of my lips. So I think that worked. I just put some of that highlighter on the center of my lips, and I feel like it gives just enough light to the center of the lips to make them look a little more plump. I wish I did have that other lipstick, but I couldn't spend my entire paycheck on Kandee even though I wanted to. So I'm just gonna real quick just put on some mascara off camera and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so here is my look with the Kandee Johnson palette, the melted lipstick, and the highlighter. I hope you guys really enjoyed watching this. If I had to pick one product to buy out of the 3 that I got, it would probably be the melted lipstick. I really like this melted lipstick. I think the finish is beautiful. I did use a little bit, as you saw, of that luminizer, and I put it on my lips as well. But I just really like the finish. I really like the way that it applied. It doesn't feel too drying on my lips. It doesn't feel like I have much on my lips at all right now, actually. It's not super creamy, but it's also not super drying. So I really do like that cream lipstick. I would definitely recommend this palette to anybody, whether this would be your first palette or whether you have 60 palettes at home. I just feel like it's a very well-rounded palette. If I went on vacation, I could probably just get away with bringing just this. It has the neutrals, but it also has colors in it, like the pinks and the oranges. So overall, it's just a very well-rounded palette. I think it's worth it for anybody to buy. So another thing about these products is they do smell like candy. This one smells like, what does it smell like to you? Can you smell this?
It smells like cupcakes.
Oh my gosh, you have some. Come here.
Oh. It's a new look.
You smelled it a little too close. It does, it smells like cake. Back in the day, I used to be so obsessed with Kandee Johnson. I remember she had this like yellow bow ring, and she said that, I forget, her sister bought it for her or something, but I looked online everywhere for it because I wanted to be like Kandee Johnson, and I couldn't find it. So then I was like looking in my area for rings just like it, and I could never find anything just like it, but I did find this bow ring. It's just like a white one, and I wore it for the longest time because I'm a creep.
I'm a creep.
I'm a weirdo. Kandee Johnson, if you're watching this video, which I highly doubt, but if you do watch this video, and if you're ever in the Philadelphia area, I would love to buy you an ice cream cone. So if you guys have any recommendations for any looks that you would like to see, either beauty or my costume makeup, please leave it in the comment section down below. Please also like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I do put out new videos every week. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya!